amazing performance of Spotlights on Opera's The Magic Flute. I had the wonderful chance to see it just a couple of days ago. It's a fantastic program. You're going to really enjoy it. Lots of wonderful acting and performing and some just really great work from Cindy and her crew. My name is Alexandra Reilman. I'm the Executive Director of Smart Opera, which is an organization here in town that works with children, teaching them about opera. And as a personal beneficiary of Cindy and her team's wonderful work in tutelage, I can assure you that your presence here is really supporting just a wonderful, wonderful program. My organization, as I said, works with children. If you have any children or grandchildren that you think might benefit from the joys that you get from opera, you can check out our website. We are going into our third year of operation this year, and one of our goals for our second year was to really open up our high school division. We had worked on our elementary and middle school division programming, and we started our high school programming just last year with a competition, vocal competition for high school students. And one of the performers you're going to see on the stage today is Elena Villalon. She's performing the Third Spirit, and when we put on this competition, Cindy was so gracious in offering a scholarship to Spotlight for our winner. So Elena Villalon was our winner for that, and you will have just a wonderful opportunity to see this amazing, amazing performer perform here today. So thank you so much. If you're interested in finding out more about Smart Opera, you can check us out on Facebook or at www.smartopera.org. And I hope you enjoy the show. And can I introduce Cindy Sadler, the General Director of Spotlight on Opera.
Alex and I are part of a coalition of small opera companies here in town. There's a lot of opera in Austin, and we started having, a couple months ago, we started having what we're calling the Opera Power Breakfast. So everybody who runs one of these smaller companies, and there's 5 or 6 of us, have started getting together and pooling ideas and resources, and we have some really wonderful things coming up. So please check out our websites, and you'll see some very exciting stuff. I personally love to see opera in an intimate setting like this. Grand opera is great. I mean, that's what I do for a living. I go and sing on opera stages around the country, but there's nothing quite like being up close and personal with it, which I think you're going to really enjoy about this production today. And you know, one of the things that I feel as a performer, I just got through performing at a relatively new opera company in Minneapolis called Mill City Summer Opera, and they performed in the ruins of this old flour mill. It only seats about 200 people. And there's something just fantastic about being that close and being able to really interact with the audience that way. And you know, you can't have all the big fancy sets and things that you see in one of the bigger opera houses, but if the performance is good enough, it doesn't really matter. And I think that you'll find that our students today have put an enormous amount of heart and soul and hard work and talent into this. And this is, I can honestly say, and I think our music director, Kristin, Roach would agree, that this is one of the greatest groups we've had in our 9 years. We're really, really proud of them. This is the culmination of 4 weeks of very hard work. They're not only singing for us, but they've been doing a lot of the production aspects. For instance, you may have noticed that this is a church. They had services here Sunday morning. That day after our Hansel and Gretel yesterday, we had to do everything out of here and everything back in this afternoon. They have worked on costumes, props, makeup. All the makeup you're seeing today has been done by our students, and the hair. And it's wonderful how much of themselves they have put into this, and you will be the beneficiaries of that. I will ask that if you have any devices that make noise or take pictures, that you make sure they're not making noise during the show. And if you are taking any photographs or video, that it is for your personal use. You do not put it on social media. You don't publish it outside your family circle, because it's very important for our artists to have control over their artistic product. And they don't necessarily, they need to decide what they want to put out there for the world to see. So please respect them in that. If you want to take pictures, make sure they don't have flash photography. And with no further ado, please enjoy the magic.
1, 2, 3, 4. terrible monster that chased me here. Well, it has been slain. By what power? What creature is that? Looks like a man, sort of. That's what makes me a prince. Many lands and peoples? Are you saying that over those mountains, there are even more lands and people? There are thousands of them. Awesome! Maybe they'd like to buy some of my birds. They might indeed. But what is this land called and who rules here?
Listen, Blue Man. All I know is not far from here is my little straw cottage. It keeps my tail feathers dry and my down nice and warm. Every day, I sell my birds to the star-flaming Kui and her ladies, and in exchange, they give me my daily bread and wine.
Star-flaming queen? Could he mean the all-powerful ruler of the moon and stars, whom my father has often spoken about? Tell me, my friend, have you seen this goddess of the night?
Me? See the ruler of the moon and all of the stars? What mere mortal can ever boast of having seen the star-flaming queen?
He is talking about the queen of the night, and this strange fellow seems to be one of her servants.
Why is he looking at me like that? He's starting to creep me out. What are you looking at?
Well, I was just wondering if you're really a human being.
What did you say?
I mean, we're covered in all those feathers. You really look like a great big.
You better not say bird. Stay back. Watch out. I am as strong as a giant. If that doesn't work, we're gonna have to run.
strong as a giant, then it was you who rescued me from this terrible monster. Is it dead or alive? How in the world did you manage to kill this creature? You have no weapons.
I don't need any weapons. My hands are my weapons.
Then you strangled it.
That's right. I strangled it.
Oh, what a gato.
Check it out.
They're calling my name. Who are these names?
I have no idea.
But every day I bring them my birds, and in exchange they bring me fruit, wine, and cake. Are they very beautiful?
I doubt it. If they were, they wouldn't have to cover their faces.
Oh, a gato.
Damage control. You asked if they were beautiful, and I said in my entire life, I've never seen beauty like theirs. That should do the trick.
Oh, a gato.
Today they're cranky. Here you go, ladies, my best birds.
And today, instead of wine, our queen sends you pure, clear water.
And instead of your favorite cakes, I'm directed to give you this stone. Enjoy your dinner.
I'm supposed to eat rocks now?
And in place of delicious fruit, I give you this padlock to lock up your mouth. I'm sure you would like to know why the queen has chosen to punish you so exquisitely.
So that in the future you will learn to never again tell lies to strangers.
And so that you may never again claim credit for the heroic deeds of others. Tell the truth. Did you slay that monster?
Well, who did then?
Handsome youth, it was we who rescued you. Our mighty queen sends you this portrait of her daughter. Should you find this likeness not displeasing to you, she said, then fortune, honor, and glory will be yours. Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr Papageno.
Don't choke on your dinner.
Ich
she has.
But every expression on your face and in your heart, and she has.
Authorize me to tell you that she has decided to make you the happiest of men. If this young man, she said, is as courageous and loyal as he is kind-hearted, then surely my daughter Pamina must be rescued.
Rescued?
She was kidnapped by a powerful and evil sorcerer.
Kidnapped?
By Zarastro himself.
Tell me, ladies, where does this tyrant Zarastro hide?
Here, in these very mountains. But his fortress is carefully guarded.
Lead me to her, ladies. Pamina will be rescued. I swear to it by all the love I carry in my heart. What was that?
The Queen! The Queen! The Queen!
grant me the strength and courage to rescue Pamina and restore her to her mother's arms.
Ich kann nichts tun, als dies beklagen, weil ich zu schwach zum Helfen bin. Ich kann nichts tun, als dies beklagen, weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin. Weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin, weil ich zu schwach zu helfen bin.
anyway? The bane of our existence? That pain in our backsides? That toad monostatos? What about him?
What?
If they don't hang him tomorrow, they'll skin him alive. Pamina?
What happened?
That sweet girl, Pamina. Come on! What happened? She escaped!
Yes, my brother answers.
Thank you, great gods! Didn't I tell you that one day that we would be revenged and that toad monostatos would get exactly what he deserved?
But how did she get away?
And how do you know about it?
Well,
So I was working in the garden, and Mina was there walking by the lake, under Monostatos' supervision, of course. You know what a little creeper is, always sidling out the perch line, put his warty little hands all over her. Well, the guards were at the other end of the lake, and so Monostatos thought that he had Mina all to himself. Just as he was trying to sneak a kiss, she cried out, "Sarastro!" I thought he was gonna let his pants. Well, he turned around to look, and just like that, she pushed him into the lake and hopped into a little rowboat. She was across the lake and into the fruit groves before he could even stop her.
that's it for Monostatos. Even if the guards do catch her, Zoroaster will have his hide. And then we will be free from this tyranny forever.
Oh.
Hey there, slave!
Monostatos!
Bring the rope, hurry!
Brothers, he's captured poor Pamina. Oh no.
Look at how that monster crushes the poor little hands. I can't stand it.
The finest point in all Caroline.
Oh, fish of God, a fish of mine.
From all these nightmares.
Den Tod vom mich nicht will. Meine gute Namen liegt. Sie schlägt und ruft und segelt.
Hey, Star, welche Messe? Was soll ich stellen?
Oh, lass mich lieber stimmen, weil mir ist verloren.
Lass uns mir leid. Wo bin ich wohl? Wo mag ich sein? Aha, da bin ich heute. Gerade, ich geh hinein. Schön geht in Jung und Klein, hier weiß noch das Reine. Oh, das ist der Teufel, sie kenn ich. Das ist der Teufel, sie kenn ich. Hab Mitleid, verschone mich, verschone mich.
I am such a bird brain for being so scared. I've seen funny-looking birds before. Why can't there be funny-looking men? She looks just like the girl in Tamino's portrait.
Oh! Oh! Mother! Mother! Still still alive. Still waiting to endure more torment from that horrible creature. This is truly a fate worse than death.
Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to be the daughter of the Queen of the Night, would you?
The Queen of the Night? Who are you?
I'm her errand boy, a messenger, sent from the Star-Flame Queen herself.
My mother sent you? What is your name?
Papageno.
Papageno. I've heard that name often, though we've never met. And you know my dear mother?
Well, if you're the daughter of the Queen of the Night, then sure I do.
I am her daughter.
Well, let's make sure of that. I can't afford to mess this up. Black hair? Check. Brown eyes? Check. Pink lips? Check. Everything seems to be in order, except the hands and feet. According to this portrait, you don't have any.
You have my mother's portrait of me? How did you come by this?
That's an interesting story, if I do say so myself. There I was, minding my own business, bringing my birds to your mother and her ladies, as usual, and suddenly there was this guy claiming to be a prince. And then there was this monster, which I saved him from. I mean, the three ladies saved him from. And then they got all mad at me and they gave me rocks to eat, and I thought I was going to starve.
But
And
the
then
portrait, Papageno, how did you get the portrait?
Oh, your mother sent it to Prince Tamino, and then he was all when he saw it. This is the most beautiful girl I have ever seen in my entire life. Blah, 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 feeling all the feelings. I'm so terribly in love. Head over heels. And then your mother showed up, and she was majorly impressed with him. And she said that if he rescued you, you two could get married. And he was all, I shall rescue this fair maiden by the love I have in my heart.
Love in his heart? He loves me? My father used to tell me when I was a child that one day a prince would come to me from a faraway kingdom. A prince who would love me with all his heart, and who would be as kind and good as he was handsome. Could this be the prince my dear father foretold? Oh, tell me again about this prince and his love. Is he as handsome as he is gallant?
I guess he's okay for a dude. I don't really notice these things. Where was I?
You were telling me about love.
Right, love. So long story short, it's this great love that got us into this mess in the first place. It's for love's sake that we rushed here to find you, to say all kinds of nice things to you, so we could snatch you up and fly you off as fast as we could to get you back to your mother's palace.
Oh, friend, this is wonderful news. But if this marvelous prince is really so in love with me, why isn't he here to rescue me himself?
Well, aren't we picky? Prince Tamino and I began together, but he decided we'd have better luck if we split up. Looks like I'm the one that got lucky.
Friend, you've taken a terrible risk. If Zarastra lays eyes upon you,
Then I won't have to worry about flying home, will I? Look, time's wasted. Let's get out of here.
wait a minute. How do I know that this isn't some cruel trick? You could be one of Zarastra's spirits sent here to torment me.
Me? An evil spirit? What in the world can be such an awful idea? I'm the best spirit in the world. Dear princess, if you should ever think such a terrible thing about me again, just remember love, and every suspicion will fly away.
Friend, forgive me. I can tell that you have a kind and tender heart.
Sure, I have a kind and tender heart. That lot of good it does me. Makes me want to tear out all my feathers when I think of how Papageno has no Papagena to keep him company.
Poor man! You have no wife?
Wife? I don't even have a little sweetheart to share my nest with.
Do not be discouraged, dear friend. Heaven will send you just the right sweetheart in time.
Well, I wish heaven would get busy and send her right now.
Ist nun? Was wird mit mir? Ist dies der Sitz der Götter hier? Doch zeigen die Pforten, es zeigen die Säulen, dass Klugheit und Arbeit und Künste hier weilen. Und Ethik brodet und Müßig weit, erhält seine Herrschaft, das Master nicht leicht. Ich wage mich mutig zur Pforte ein. Die Absicht ist edel und lauten und rein. Zittre feige Bösewicht, Aminen retten, Aminen retten, ist mir Pflicht. Zurück, zurück, so wag ich hier mein Glück. Zurück, auch hier ruft man zurück. Da seh ich noch eine Tür, vielleicht finde ich den Eingang hier. Wo führst du hin, Fremdling hin? Was suchst du hier im Heiligtum? Den Lieb und Tugend Eigentum. Worte sind von hohem Sinn. Allein, wie willst du diese finden? Ich leitet Lieb und Tugend nicht. Man Tod und Lachen nicht und Rache finden wirst nicht. Und wirst du wohl bei uns nicht finden. Sarastra herrscht in diesen Gründen. Ja, ja, Sarastra herrscht hier. Doch in der Weisheitstempel nicht. Herrscht im Weisheitstempel hier. So ist der Name Heuchelei. Willst du schon wieder gehen? Ja, ich will gehen, froh und frei, in euren Tempel sehen. Erklär dich näher mir, dich leuchtet ein Betrug. Sarastra wohnet hier, das ist mir schon genug. Wenn du dein Leben lebst, so rede, bleibe da. Sarastra hasses du, ich hasse ihn ja. Nun gib mir deine Gründe an. Ist ein Unmensch, ein Tyrann. Ist was du gesagt, erwiesen. Durch einen Glücklichkeit bewiesen, dass Gram und Jammer niederdrückt. Ein Weib hat also dich verrückt. Ein Weib, tut wenig, lautet viel, du Jüngling, glaubst im Sogen still. O, legte doch Sarastra dir die Absicht seiner Handlung für. Die Absicht ist nur allzu klar, ist nicht der Räuber und Erbarmen, Aminen aus der Mutter Armen. Ja, Jüngling, was du sagst, ist wahr, wo ist sie, der uns raubt? Mal opferte vielleicht sie schon, dir dies zu sagen, teures Lohn, ist jetzt und mir noch nicht erlaubt. Erklärt dies Rätsel, täusch mich nicht, mit Ungebindetheit und Pflicht, kann also wird die Decke schwingen, so baut dich für das Licht mein Auge finden. Halt, was sagt ihr oder nie? Wir unsichtbar im Tage mir, lebt den Pamina noch. Sie lebt, ich danke euch dafür. Oh, wenn ich doch imstande wäre, ein Mächtiger zu eurer Ehre, mit jenen Tone meine Hand zu schildern. Hierher, her entsprang. Wie stark ist nicht ein Zauberton, ein ohne Blüte, ohne Blüte durch ein Spielen, selbst in der Tiefe Freude fühlen. Ohne Blüte durch ein Zauberton, an meine Blüte durch dein Spielen. Meine Blüte durch dein Spielen, selbst findet ihr Freude. Ach, nur Pamina bleibt davon. Nur Pamina bleibt davon. Pamina, umsonst. Während ich dich. Ah, das ist Papagenos Ton. Vielleicht sei Pamina schon, vielleicht hat sie etwas von mir, vielleicht wird mich der Ton zu dir, wird mich der Ton zu dir, wird mich Weisen, alles Weisen, denn nach der Kost bereden. Have I mit Mann zu tun, wie es Graben kommt herbei. Kommt mir Flute vorbei. Hey, der Graben kommt herbei. Er wagt, gewinnt oft viel, und du schönes Glück bin ich viel, dass die Glöckchen klingen, dass die Rollen ihnen singen.
So I'd make a dash for it. We also have refreshments here